Catch. Good boy. Good boy.
Sometimes friendship arrives quietly, almost unnoticed, like a scared little pit bull hiding beneath a table.
Good boy. Good boy.
That was Hedgie. His eyes carried no trust, only shadows of fear and loneliness from a puppyhood no one should ever endure. I wasn't sure if that would ever change, but the moment he met my son, Mason, everything shifted.
Good boy.
We had looked at other dogs before, but none of them touched my heart. I didn't feel the connection I was waiting for. Then I saw Hedgie, and I knew. He was the one. Mason felt it too, though neither of us could have imagined how deep that bond would grow.
Boy.
That first night, Hedgie trembled under the table, refusing to come out. We told ourselves he just needed time. Then Mason looked at me and asked softly, "Can I take him to bed with me?" He carried Hedgie upstairs, and from that night forward, the dog never left his side. By morning, it was clear. Hedgie had found his person.
Take it.
Mason called him his best friend, and it wasn't just words. Their friendship became the heartbeat of our home. Hedgie waited at the door for Mason, curled at his feet, reached out to him with the same dependence a child shows a parent. Sometimes I thought this wasn't our dog at all. Hedgie belonged to Mason, not on paper, but in spirit. Mason cared for him with a devotion far beyond his years, feeding him, walking him, making sure he was safe, not because we asked him to, but because love made it impossible for him to do otherwise. That responsibility was his choice, and he carried it without complaint. And Hedgie blossomed. He learned little tricks like bowing and even ringing the doorbell when he wanted to go outside. He beamed with pride at the praise Mason gave him. And when Mason stroked his ear, Hedgie would close his eyes and melt into the puppyhood he never truly got to have.
Ready? You ready? I think we get one shot.
But Hedgie has special needs. He can't eat like other dogs. Gravity has to help his food reach his stomach, so we feed him while he's standing or sitting in a special chair.
Your chair. Come on. Okay.
Some veterinarians told us the humane thing would be to put him down. But how could we end a life so full of love and joy just because it required more effort? When I sit at the table to work, Hedgie curls on the bed nearby, content just to be close. His world begins and ends with Mason. At night, Mason shifts and squeezes to make room for him on the bed, even if it means losing his own. He even wears a shirt that says, "I miss my dog," and sometimes he'll say those words aloud, even when Hedgie is just in another room.
Good boy.
That's how much he loves him. This isn't just a story about a dog. It's the story of a friendship, one that doesn't need words. A friendship made of loyalty, laughter, responsibility, and love. The kind of love that changes lives forever.
Shake. Good boy. Other paw. Good other paw. Good boy.
If Hedgie and Mason's journey touched your heart, like the story. Leave a comment and subscribe to see more stories that celebrate the power of love between humans and animals.